Hello, it's Lilia. Welcome to my channel and welcome back if you've been here before. Today I'm going to make a natural face mask out of products that you can for the most part find in your kitchen. I roughly based it off of a turmeric and honey mask, but I tailored some ingredients. So the first thing you'll need is a teaspoon of turmeric, ground turmeric, a tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil. I'm using the Purely brand. I was using Spice Trend Tumeric. The next ingredient is honey. Ideally, you want unpasteurized or raw honey. It's going to have more of its natural benefits, but I'm using the Minnesota-grown Clover Basswood Nature's Finest U.S. Grade A honey from Honey Hill Farms in Hinkley, Minnesota. 3 tablespoons of that. You're going to need either a blender or a mortar and pestle. For a tablespoon of oatmeal, I'm using the Great Value Quick Oats. And last but not least, I'm using the Young Living Lavender Vitality Oil. Just 1 to 2 drops of this. You can use any lavender oil you have. Vitality line of theirs, I believe, is edible. I just wanted to make extra sure I was using something that was going to be gentle for my face. So, I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and then we'll talk about the benefits while it sits. You're going to want to let it sit for anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes, depending on your preference. I'm going to probably go the full 15. Before you slap it on your face, you should know that the turmeric can stain your face yellow. So you're going to want to have a cleanser on hand in case that happens to you. The less time you leave it on, the less chance you're going to have of it staining as much. But the more benefits you're going to have, up to about 15 minutes. It smells really good. I've done natural face masks before. I haven't done this particular one, but my goal here is to get rid of these blemishes here. I have a big old honker right in the crick there. I got another big old honker and a few forming right here. I think it's from my mask. I got the Maskne going on. Maskne. So you just want it to be a paste. When it comes to the oatmeal, I like to use the mortar and pestle because it makes me feel like I'm being more in touch with my face mask that I'm doing. You could definitely use a blender. It would give you smaller pieces. But, I mean, I'm doing natural face care for a reason. I like to kind of feel in touch with what I'm doing. And this makes more than enough to do your face. And gently kind of massage it in. So, first thing I should probably talk about is free radicals. If you don't know what free radicals are, they're basically nasty little buggers that come in and steal the electrons from molecules in your body. And this can accelerate skin aging. It makes it look dull. It promotes wrinkles. Basically, nothing good for you as far as your skin and other parts of your body and well-being as well. It comes from X-rays, ozone, cigarette smoking, air pollutants, industrial chemicals, and normal metabolic processes in the body as well. What antioxidants do is they come in and they give an electron to the free radicals, so they donate theirs. And that's why antioxidants are good. This mask is full of antioxidants. Let me just wash my hands. Fingers. Oh, you also want to do this on pre-cleansed skin. I have used I want to make sure I get it right. The Young Living Orange Blossom Facial Wash for normal to oily skin. This is my regular cleanser. I also use another cleanser, but that's not what I use today, so I'm not going to mention it. That's what I'm going to use if my face is yellow, too, once I rinse this off. But let's start out with oatmeal. It helps to soak up excess oil. It's an antioxidant. It's full of saponins, which are natural cleansers, and zinc, which helps with inflammation. It exfoliates skin to declog the pores. It helps retain moisture, and it's good for eczema. Fractionated coconut oil is basically regular coconut oil with some of the fatty acids have been removed. It's heated past its boiling point, and then it's left to cool so the solid portion can be removed, and what's left is the liquid portion, or the fractionated coconut oil. It stays liquid at room temperature and at colder temperatures. It has caprylic acid and capric acid. It's natural moisturizer. It's got antioxidants. It is a little less likely to clog pores than regular coconut oil would be, but it is still comedogenic, which means that it can clog your pores. It can cause blemishes, pimples, blackheads, whatever you want to call it. So if you feel like this is not for your skin, then by all means omit this or use a different carrier oil. I would recommend using a different carrier oil because the lavender oil can be too strong on your skin if it's not diluted enough. You could use like grapeseed oil or jojoba oil or whatever oil you like. I just happen to have fractionated coconut oil on hand. Honey is antibacterial and antiseptic. It's a natural humectant. It basically means that it keeps skin moist but not oily. It helps balance out your skin. It speeds up the healing process. It's an exfoliator. It helps with acne, psoriasis, and eczema. Basically, it's produced by enzyme activity, plant matter, and live bacteria, so it helps balance the bacteria on the skin. That's why you want the raw or unpasteurized, because it's going to have more than natural goodness. Lavender essential oil is going to help lighten the skin and reduce wrinkles. It kills bacteria and unclogs the pores. It's good for eczema because it's antifungal. Also psoriasis because it calms down the redness. It's full of antioxidants and beta capris. Whoops, I'm not a scientist. Caryophyllene. Beta caryophyllene, which is a natural anti-inflammatory. I also happen to love the smell. I find it very calming. If you don't like lavender, again, you can omit this. If you're not putting the lavender in, then you might as well not put in the fractionated coconut oil either, because that's the reason the coconut oil is in there, for my reasons. Some people love it for their skin. it's kind of a hit or miss. There's no scientific evidence behind most of these ingredients. There isn't with a lot of natural skincare. There's some studies being done on some things, but you know, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not an esthetician. I am a cosmetologist, so I do have a basic understanding of skincare and anatomy. However, this is just something I'm doing and that works for me. And the last thing is turmeric. It's related to ginger. It contains curcumin, which has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. It brings out the natural glow and luster. It heals wounds faster, so if you pick your zits, it's going to help that. It positively affects tissue and collagen, which is my biggest reason for using it, because I got some wrinkles up here. They don't make me feel super ugly because I'm, you know, okay with the aging process, but I mean, I still wish they were a little less noticeable because there's just going to be more. So, I mean, they're there, but they don't have to be there. Basically, the only thing I can tell you about making it is to make sure that you get the finest grind you can with the oatmeal. It's going to help process a little better. I am now going to well, I might as well go ahead and rinse it off. It's been 5 minutes. I'm going to do it 3 times this week, so we'll do it for 5 minutes each time and see how it helps my skin. I'm going to rinse it off and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So it was super easy to wash off my face. It didn't stain my skin at all. Maybe my hairline a little tiny bit up here, but I just can't really wipe that hard because of my faux dreadlocks. It's really not that bad though. And I'm pretty fair skinned, so I think next time I'm going to leave it on a little bit longer. I'll maybe do the whole 15 minutes the next 2 times I do this. I would say don't do it more than 3 times per week, because you can have too much of a good thing. And I already have a skincare routine set in place. I'm just doing this in addition to my skincare routine. I'll film another video someday about my regular skincare routine so that you guys can kind of see what I do for my skin. Because usually these guys aren't around, but, you know, stress, masks, all kinds of things can make you break out. I haven't used any new skincare products. I haven't used any new makeup products as far as the face, so I don't think I'm breaking out from an irritant or anything. I think it's the mask, to be honest. That's kind of part of the territory these days. If you do have acne or any skin condition, I'm going to say that you should consult with your physician before you try anything on your skin. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just going off of the research that I've done on these ingredients. But this is something I haven't seen a recipe for. I did come up with this myself. I think that people can help themselves and use their own routines, and as long as you're educated and you don't have too sensitive of skin, then try something. See if it works for you. I like to keep things as natural as I can. I am on medications, but I keep it limited, and I take them as prescribed, and, you know, I try to just be one with the universe. I do feel like I have a nice glow to my skin. It feels very, very soft. I will say that. Yeah, I guess I'll check back in at the end of the week once I've tried this mask a couple more times, and we'll check in on Mr. Big here and his friends, and see if the mask helped at all. Alright. Thanks. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. I'll see you guys in a little bit. In camera world time. Hi friends, I'm back. It's been 6 days and I have done the face mask 3 times, a total, not 3 additional times. For the second and third time, I did it for 10 and then 15 minutes, and my face did stain a little bit when I left it for the whole 15 minutes, so I just used a cleanser afterwards. The same cleanser that I showed you in the beginning of the video, I'll put it down below. It's the Young Living Orange Blossom, I believe. My skin feels good. My zit is better. It's not gone, but I didn't really expect anything to work like overnight, you know. It is diminished. It doesn't hurt anymore. It's not as red. Same with the one on my lip, but that one's still a little red, but it's not, it, you know, it came to a head and it is kind of starting to go away. And the ones down here never really came to fruition. So, I don't know if it was my normal skincare routine or if it was the face mask. I'd like to say that the face mask kind of helped. I also gave makeup a break for a couple days, and I, again, did my normal skincare routine. It's a cleanser twice if I wear makeup. Toner, a eye cream, and a moisturizer. I do have other products I use in between, but if I'm doing the bare minimum, that's what I do. I do feel like it made a difference. It's not going to cure everything overnight, and what worked for me may not work for you, but it certainly didn't harm anything. It didn't make me break out, and it felt good. So, overall, I'd say that I would recommend this mask if you are breaking out or if you have just minor skin concerns. It's not going to cure anything. It's not going to, you know, make your zit go away overnight. But if you're already taking care of your skin, it's a good supplement. I also didn't use any other exfoliants during the week because this is exfoliating, so keep that in mind. And if your skin doesn't like exfoliants, maybe don't do it 3 times, do it 2 times, or just try it once. You know, again, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an esthetician, so I'm not prescribing anything to you. I'm just letting you know how my experience went. I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that you try it and tell me what you think. That's pretty much it. Love and light. Take it easy on yourself. Bye. Oh, and P.S. if you are going to try this, I would recommend doing a skin test or a patch test, either on your wrist or on another thinner area of skin. It's going to be closer to the skin on your face than just, say, like your forearm or your leg. You could do your neck, but I usually do skin tests on the wrist, even with like hair color. Yes, sometimes people can react to hair color, you can react to ingredients in skincare, you can react to anything. Even if you're not allergic to it, by consuming it, it can bother your skin. So, just make sure you do a patch test. That's all.